Oh, Mama.
Good morning.
Mama.
Good morning.
Mama.
What?
Name.
She's sleeping.
Yeah. Dada.
He's downstairs.
Yeah. Chichi.
She's downstairs too.
Why?
Freddie's downstairs too.
Mama.
She's home sleeping. Ginger Jake.
Popo. Mama.
Yeah.
Popo.
Alexa, play Blue's Clues from James's playlist.
This is Blue's Clues, and you're from Robert's Spotify.
In the morning.
Hey.
You help me make the bed?
Yeah. Mama. Mama.
What?
Mama.
You like that book?
Yeah.
Yeah. Bob's Burgers?
Mm.
Can you go get me the pillows?
Yeah.
Ooh. You okay?
Ito, Mom.
You gonna get the pillows?
Yeah. Mama.
Good job.
Hey, Mama.
Hi.
Hey.
Thank you. Get the other one. Good job, Bubba. One more?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Hey, Mama.
Thanks, baby cake. Good job, Cookie. Thank you. Give me that remote. Want to go downstairs and eat breakfast?
Hey, hey, hey. 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 Mama, mama,
Come on, Pook.
Ha ha ha! Hee hee hee! Ho ho ho!
Hold on.
Hee.
Careful.
I down. Dada. Mama.
Here, do this one.
Mama. Here.
I got for you. Hold on.
No.
Here.
No.
My fingers stop.
Mama.
Mm.
How? Stop. Mama.
Look. Yay! Good job, Cookie.
Mama.
Hold it.
Nana.
You want Nana?
Yeah.
Okay.
How?
Want some water?
Yeah.
Thanks,
Mm.
Future. Running and
Yeah.
running. Hello.
Hi.
Good morning.
Yeah.
I'm trying to be as gentle as possible. I'm respecting your space. I'm respecting who you are as a person, your woman. James, I'm now approaching.
No.
James, shh. It's alright. It's alright. Get over here. Morning. Get over here, gentle. It's pretending to be not gentle.
Hey, baby.
No.
Don't do that. That's why he's mad at you.
I don't care. Just can't say hi quick.
Crazy?
James, you get over it, baby. They all do. Oh.
Chicken sausage. Buttermilk protein waffle. And banana. That's what's on the menu for today.
How?
Boo boo? Your
Yeah.
banana has a boo boo?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh. Right. No. Right. Hi. Right. Yeah. Right.
You took up Freddie on the phone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dada. Dada.
Enjoy. You're a very good singer.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Cheers, everybody.
No.
Good job, Bubba.
Good job, Bubba. Thanks, Mama. Tasty.
No. Walk. Walk.
Water.
Yeah.
Cheers. I made these wellness shots. We're almost out, so I had to make another batch. But we've been taking them every morning. And they're pretty good. I can't take them all at once because I'm not great at shots, but... 2025, the year of health. Say hi. Say see you later. See you guys when I'm done eating. Bye. So plan for today is James is gonna eat his breakfast. Maybe I'll eat something too. Go upstairs and get dressed, drink my coffee. My motivation to film today was wanting to share what it was like trying to run a small business from home while also basically being a stay-at-home mom.
Hey, boo-boo.
Yeah.
Boo-boo. Hey, boo-boo.
It can definitely be very difficult to try and get everything that you need to done, and that's what I'm working on this year, is trying to like optimize my time. I have someone coming to buy something from Facebook Marketplace, and I just got a message that they're on their way now. So just wanted to share today and show you what it is like trying to work from home slash have a toddler who seems pretty fussy today, right? Yeah. Okay, so I'll see you guys in a bit.
You can skip it here.
One thing that I do every morning, I'm making myself an English muffin. One thing that I do every morning, or at least like 95% of the time, sometimes I forget or put it off a little, but when I do put it off, it messes up the flow of the whole day. So I empty the dishwasher, and then at night I run the dishwasher. I empty it in the morning, and I try to, throughout the day, add stuff to the dirty, dishwasher. That's why it's so great to empty it in the morning, so that the dishes don't all pile up, because then when I'm cooking dinner, it's just easier. It's just a lot easier that way. So the guy is coming right now for the air fryer, so should be here any minute. So Bobby's with James in the playroom. I'm gonna get dressed real quick, which basically entails leggings, some sort of comfortable shirt, maybe like on the rare occasion that I do wear a pair of jeans. Chances are it's not if I know I'm going to be home all day. I did purge my closet recently, and I went to the thrift store the other day, which normally I don't look around at the clothes since I've had James, because it's just like, it's always been too hard to like look and keep him like occupied. I don't know. I don't know. The thrift store could be crazy. But anyway, we went over the weekend, and I got so lucky. I want to show you the stuff that I got. I can't wear anything today because I still have to wash it. This Nike crew neck for only $11.99. I got this Aerie shirt with the tag still on it for $8.99. And this is like that super soft material that they have. I actually have two sweaters in the same material. It's so soft. And everything that I got fits, which is surprising because I didn't try anything on. And then I just got these two like pullover, like, I guess not sweaters, but just like these like loose shirts, kind of like it's not thick like a sweatshirt, but same. This one, I never heard of the brand, but this one's Aerie also. This one, and they were both $5.50, these ones. They're pretty similar. I was just gonna get one, but then I was like, screw it, just get both. It's only $5.50. And then we got so many books, so many cool like old books. I'll show you downstairs. But for now, let me just get dressed. I literally do the bare minimum. I never put on makeup anymore during the day to be at home. I will like fill my eyebrows in. Sometimes I'll wear mascara, but most of the time not. I just put on this little crew neck. It's so crazy. I was thinking how I was saying that, I never wear makeup anymore. It's just so crazy because I'm making myself a video, putting it on the internet with no makeup on, no eyebrows, nothing, which I feel very insecure about, by the way, not having eyebrows filled in, because I have extremely light eyebrows. I always have. And I don't know, when I was younger, even into like my early 30s, I would say, I still would not be able to I didn't want to leave the house with no makeup on. And I used to wear like a lot of makeup. So it's crazy to me to just basically wear nothing. Now that I'm so used to not wearing makeup every day, when I have makeup on, like foundation really, I feel it now. I used to not ever feel it, but now I can feel it on my face and now it's uncomfortable. So now I really don't want to wear foundation every day. Maybe like a tinted moisturizer. Last night I took a shower before bed. I'm a night showerer. And I did not blow dry my hair, so it's like very crazy right now. So it's probably gonna look like that all day. I'm just gonna brush it out and put it back up. I'll go wash my face, brush my teeth, you know, do skincare, put some eyebrows on, and then we'll head into the office / playroom and I want to talk to you guys about the plan for the day. And I may not be wearing makeup, but one thing that I do usually always is put on perfume. And I've recently been obsessed with these Target Finery dupe perfumes. I think that they last a long time, and most of all of them smell good because they're like dupes of good brands. In particular, this one, Bobby actually doesn't like it, but I love it. And I'll also say that you use like, see, there's barely any missing, and I've used it so much. I bought a different dupe brand. It was called, Dossier. I think that's how you say it, Dossier. And it went so fast. Like, I swear it was done like in a month, maybe less. So that was pretty disappointing because I think I spent like a little over $30 on the bottle, and it was gone so quick. It smelled good, but I don't think it lasted very long. It didn't last as long as these. It also used product, or it like evaporated or something. I really don't know, but this brand is so good.
You
will? Okay.
Happy show.
Right, a paw print. Because that's our first.
This is like my side over here, and then this is all James's stuff over here. So this is like my little work island, which is great. So now I'm gonna open my planner and kind of just plan the day real quick.
You guys, come on, go. Mama's a movie star. Go, go, go. You got me.
So today I have to fill Etsy orders. I have to finish FBA, pack FBA. We're going off of our sheet. Hi, baby. Hi. And that means Mondays we're going to dust, mop, and Windex. So I don't actually have, no, don't touch that. Out of here, baby. Go over there. This is like the one area that I don't want him in because he touches like the printer buttons on and off, and obviously there's just nothing for him over here, so go baby. I don't have a lot. I mean, I have a lot to do, but I don't have anything that I have to do that has to be done. Like my Etsy orders are due tomorrow to mail out, so I'm gonna do them today, but I don't have to rush and make sure that, sit on your butt. I don't have to rush and make sure that I get them done like before the post office closes today. So I also have to finish my Amazon FBA. Sit on your butt. I had to make sure I finished my FBA today, which is basically done. The only thing left to do is pack all of the card sets, which I sell card sets on Amazon. So it's a card with envelope, obviously. And then so Being With You makes perfect sense. It's like a 5 senses theme, so it comes with tags of each sense, and then it comes with a wax seal. So and it comes with twine for the tags. So for Amazon, baby, have it out from under there. Come. For Etsy and for Amazon I used to, but for Amazon's like a totally different ball game. I used to put the twine on the tags, but these past 2 rounds I'm not putting the twine on. I'm just putting the twine in the cellophane bag because it's just easier and a lot. So Bubba, out from under there. Come on. He keeps going under the desk. Get out from under there. Get your butt out. Thank you. Go. Go over here. Scooch. Thank you. We're gonna put this here for now. Here. Yeah, so all I have left to do, I finished everything except I have to put the stickers on the back of the wax seals so that people can place them, you know, they take the sticker off, put them on the envelope. Then I have to sort out, you know, do each sense. I just basically have to assemble the card set. So put everything into the bag, and then I also have to put all the stickers on the bag. So you have to put your barcode for Amazon to scan it, you know, with your SKU number on it. And then I also have a sticker, like a warning label, you know, like the suffocation, you have to put those on. And then we also have to put on like my thank you stickers. You'll see them. So that's it. So what I've been doing, I hope to be...
Mama.
How'd you get in that chair? It's already 11:30 and we're back in the kitchen. Basically only got the morning routines on today and, you know, played with James a little bit. And then, so we're back in the kitchen. Gonna give James some, I don't know, we'll see how hungry he is, either lunch or he didn't eat that much breakfast, so maybe it'll be lunch because his nap is at 12:30 and it kind of depends if I give him lunch before or after. I just don't want him to wake up from his nap because he's hungry, like wake up early. So I think I'll probably give him lunch. Maybe now, I don't know. He's staring at me. He asked for a juice box, so I did give him a juice box. I try not to do that like all the time. But I did give him a juice box and he's eating a little chip right here. So I think I'm gonna give him some of these pea crisps. Let's see. He didn't really eat his waffle this morning, so I'm thinking maybe I'll make him a peanut butter and jelly or something like that. I bought these pitted dates because, you know, I'm on my health journey here and I've never actually had a date like this. I mean, I've had it as an ingredient in things, so I'm excited to try it. I've heard that they're really good and you can make some good, like, healthy desserts out of them. It's just, they look like bugs. Do they not? Do they not look like bugs? It's gonna take me a while to get over this. I haven't even opened it yet, but they look like big giant roaches. That's what I feel like they look like. And I have like a phobia of roaches, so it's gonna take me a minute to actually try those, but I did get them. So, and when he goes for his nap is when I'll get a lot of the work done that I can. So I'll talk to you more in depth when he goes for his nap because my brain can only do so much. Actually, I'm not gonna make peanut butter and jelly because if I do that too, like, many times in a row, he tends to stop eating it. Like, he gets sick of it, I feel like. And I have this ground turkey meal prep, so I'm gonna heat him up some of that. I'm also gonna give him some cherry tomatoes. These are those like sweet ones. I forget what they're called, like Flavor Burst or something. I think they're really good, but he so far has not liked tomatoes. Oh, wow. That one really did burst everywhere. I don't know. So far he hasn't liked tomatoes, so I want to see if I could get him to like them. See how it goes. He just spilled his juice everywhere just a second ago, so we'll see. Yeah, okay. This is what I'm gonna give him for lunch. Baby, no. Are you spilling it again? Give it to Mom.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Mama. No.
So I was telling you guys about the thrift store. So I'll tell you about this in a second, but these are the books that I picked out. I love old books, so I got some old books for the kitchen, like to decorate with and just to have. Like, I think that's so cool. It's from like the 70s. This one I got for the living room, like on our bookshelf.
No.
And then this one, I'm going to take the cover off. A Julia Child book. I actually love her. So I thought this was really cool. It's from 79, I think it was. So, also cool. We're going to be putting a shelf right above the window, and that's where I'm going to put my cookbooks. So that's fun. And then I got, well, Bobby was looking for computer books. They're not up here right now, but he got a bunch of like old computer books. And he found this one, which he didn't even really want the book, but when he was looking at it, he found this letter inside. How cool is that? I was so excited to read it. I was like, is this going to be a love note or what? So this book belonged to someone named Pete. Look at that, 1979. So cute. So cute. I literally like want to see if Pete still lives at the address that's on the outside of the envelope and see if he wants this letter, because I just think that that is so cool. Like, this could be his long lost love. Who knows? This could like mean something to him and he didn't even realize that he donated it. So I thought that that was very, very cool. I love stuff like that. And this is why we bought the book. Like, Bobby didn't even want the book, but because this was in it, we had to have it. Well, he knew that I would have to have it. I think that that is so cool. Okay, I guess he doesn't like the tomatoes. You don't like the tomatoes? Bubba? You like the tomatoes?
Yeah.
You do?
How?
You put them all over there, though.
Yeah. Mama.
You need help?
Yeah.
Okay. He added some feta to his meat. You like feta, right? Feta's good?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I just put James down for a nap. It is 12:30 on the dot. I made myself my second coffee of the day. An iced coffee. Basically, every day is different. And as much as I would love, like, for every day to just be the same and say, like, okay, at 12:30 when he goes for his nap, I'm going to do this. And I do that every day during his nap, or this, or whatever. But one, his nap is not always at the same time every day, because I do it based off of when he wakes up. And two, it really depends on what I have to do, like how my week is going to be. You know what I mean? I mean, today's Monday, but so I told you earlier my to-do list of things that I have to do today, which is fill my Etsy orders, finish and pack up my FBA order, dust, mop, Windex. Those are the like non-negotiables of the day. I think right now for his nap, I'm going to do, that's why it's like a little bit hard for me to like ahead of time plan out the hourly schedule and time block. His nap is usually at a different time and every day is different. Like tomorrow, I'm not gonna have to finish Etsy orders or this or whatever. Like every day is different. I mean, I guess I could find a way, and maybe I will find a new way that works better and is more organized and more routine-like, because I used to be more routine-like. Amazon FBA, if you don't know, is I sell my card sets on Amazon, right? But FBA stands for, what does it stand for? I don't remember. Oh, fulfilled by Amazon. That's what it stands for. I could mail them out myself, but then it's going to take longer. So you know when you're shopping and some things are Prime, some things aren't. In order to have that Prime label and for it to be Prime in most areas, I send them to them, and they are the ones that mail them out. So I make them, I put my stickers on them, they keep them in the warehouse, and then they mail them out. My Etsy shop, which I don't know if it has to do with just Etsy in general, maybe taking a hit, or if it's just me, because I took basically everything out of my shop. And I also closed my shop, and when I had James, put my shop on vacation when I had James. And then when I came back, I had it up for maybe a week. That's when James had to go, had his heart surgery. And so I quickly just turned it off and didn't turn it back on for like months. I don't know if that plays a part in it, but then I also just like with life and trying to navigate doing all different things, I decided just to take out the things that would stress me out making or very time consuming. For a little bit, I did like work off of inventory with Etsy, which is easier because, you know, it's just ready and I just pack the orders. But lately, because it's been so slow on Etsy, I just have been making the orders as they come. Like right now, I think I have like 8 orders to do, maybe 7. I have 7 orders that are due tomorrow, which is not a lot, but is still more than it was. Like Etsy has just been terribly slow, but Amazon made up for that. And honestly, if Etsy was as busy as it used to be, like for the holiday season, I don't think that I would even be able to handle it. So maybe it's just the universe's way of having Amazon be more of the main thing. I am trying to get into a schedule of just consistently doing certain things on certain days, because the way that I've been doing it with Amazon, what I can handle, because Amazon actually was doing so well that I was selling out and I was not able to keep up. There was more want for the product that I could give. Right now, I have 2 card sets up, and I basically make 100 of each, sometimes a little more, and send a box of that, because it takes time to get there and process, and then it gets redistributed to different warehouses, and then it's available for Prime. So it takes time for all of that to happen and be available. Amazon is just way different than Etsy. They are 2 totally different things, the way that they work, just everything. So with Amazon, you get charged if you have low inventory. Yeah, I could definitely go into a deep dive of how Etsy works, how Amazon works, how different they are, and the benefits and the cons, the pros and cons of each, because there definitely is of each. You know, with Etsy, there's like your full customer service. With Amazon FBA, you know, you're not handling any customer service. Sometimes someone will reach out to you, but like it's very rare. It's only happened to me 2 times. I just need to like get my life in order, and I feel like I'm doing really good at doing that. As far as like the home, there's only so many things that you can do in a day. And like, I get it. I only have 1 kid, and I'm sure people are like, God, you have 1 kid. How can you not do this? This is that, whatever. And I'm sure because I used to feel so busy before I had a kid. And I look back now and I think like, why was I so busy? Why couldn't I get everything done? Because now I have a kid and it's a million times harder. At the end of the day, here are the main things that I need to focus on in my life and figure out a way to do all of them. Number 1 is being a mother. So like motherhood and the home. So like motherhood, homemaking, right? Not just for everyone else, but for me, like I need the house to be tidy and, you know, taken care of, because anytime it is cluttered or like I know that things are dirty, I can't, like mentally, messes with me. Whether that's right or wrong, I don't know. It just does. And I know that it makes me feel anxious. So I would rather have the house not be like that, which is why I recently started cleaning differently, which I'm actually going to put in a different video if that interests you. I made myself a schedule and I split things up. I used to just clean, like I'd be like, okay, today's the day I'm gonna clean, and I would clean like top to bottom, clean the whole house, do everything. Having James, I cannot do that anymore. It's not realistic. It's not helpful to anyone. And what ends up happening is months will go by and I haven't cleaned the shower or something because I kept putting it off, and time is just flying so quick. Actually, I have my sheet right here. I split up, I have to clean it because today is Monday, but I split up the days, right? And I gave myself a couple tasks a day. Like today I have 3 tasks, but that's because like Windexing is so easy. So like last Monday, all I did was Windex and steam mop, and I was like, wow, that was like very easy to do. Maybe I should add on dusting. And that was the thing too, like through the week I kind of realized things that I need to add on. So every day I gave myself a task, and just that task. And even if like I had time to do something else, I'm not gonna take the time to do it. I'm gonna wait until that day. So I just started doing that, and that's been working really well. I think I need to maybe move my days around a little bit, but I'm not gonna get into that now. That's not what this video is about. I will save that for a different video. So that's one thing, right? And the second thing would be like Amazon/Etsy. And then the third thing would be like YouTube, social media, making video stuff, right? So I have those 3 things that are things that I need to do, right? I don't need to do it. Do I need to make YouTube videos? No, I don't. But I enjoy doing it, and it's something that I am pursuing and creates a small amount of money for me. So I feel like I want to and should continue on to grow that, right? The hard part about it all and what I'm working on is doing those things, but not, and everything, and even with like motherhood and homemaking, doing all those things, but not just getting by, like not just doing the bare minimum, because that's what was happening. All those things take time, and it's not just one thing, right? So like right now on Amazon I have card sets, but the idea is I need to have more. I have to put more on there, you know? And just coming up with new things, creating things, whether it's even YouTube or Etsy or Amazon, anything creative takes time, right? So there's only so much time in the day. If I'm with James, there's a lot that I can't do. There's some like Etsy, Amazon stuff I can do with him here. Obviously I'm filming this video and he's here, but I definitely, you know, I can't edit, that's for sure. I can't do certain things like with making the card sets, like nothing that's too, you know, like if I'm cutting out the tags, I can do that because I'll put it on, it'll cut, while it's cutting I'll go and I'll play with him or whatever, you know what I mean? Of course, there's a lot of mindless tasks that I can do. If it's not mindless, obviously I can't do it, like editing. Most of the time I would just not do anything and just like spend the time with him and worry about, or do other things, right? And worry about like work, like Etsy or Etsy, Amazon stuff for after he goes to bed. That's a whole nother thing in itself, is I'm really trying to not have to do any type of work after he goes to bed, which I feel like it might be inevitable, like I might have to, but what I would really like to do is maybe I can do a couple nights a week, like 2 nights a week I do work when he goes to bed, but then the other nights I have that time for myself, because I need to have time for myself just to either A, watch TV, right, and just chill and relax, or B, take on a hobby. Like for Christmas, I got a sewing machine, which I have wanted for years now. I don't know how to sew. I want to learn how to sew, and I can't do that like with James here, you know what I mean? So like I just need to find the time to do it. I still haven't even tried to attempt doing anything, and it's already the 13th of January. I really want to work my schedule out that I can do all the things that I have to do and not just the bare minimum of them, like continue working more on each thing, like being better at each thing, growing on each thing, but also still have time for myself. For right now, the plan is to just finish up this order, which is good because it's a Monday, and then get on to the next one. A lot of times I would burn myself out from rushing that order and then wait 5 days to start the next box. But I can't do that because it takes too long to process, and sometimes there's issues during processing, and it's like a whole thing. Also, I need to start getting, I would like to start making more at a time rather than sending them out. But the reasons why I send them out with only 200 is because one, it's usually out of stock and I just want to get it there as quick as possible to get it in stock. And two, it's very repetitive and it's just hard to make the same thing over and over and over again. So making 200 at a time may seem like nothing, but like it's very repetitive and it's still a lot of work, you know? So a reason why I'm just gonna simultaneously work on Amazon stuff. I'm gonna work on filling the Etsy orders. Not in a rush because again, I don't have to mail either out until tomorrow. I'm not mailing the Amazon out today. I'm mailing it out tomorrow. So I'll definitely get both of those done today. I might have to do Amazon work like after he goes to bed tonight. But going forward though, like I was saying about not working after he goes to bed, I'm going to at least limit myself to like a certain time. Like if I have to do something, then once it's a certain time, I'm done. Basically, I've been getting to sleep every night at 12 a.m. and I just don't want to. I would ideally love to be in bed at like 9:30 so that I can chill and either watch TV or read my Kindle or something, right? And then go to bed at like a normal hour, you know, maybe like 10:30. That would be nice, you know. Maybe get up before he wakes up. But the thing is I need to go to bed. I can't go to bed at 12 and wake up at 6 every day. Maybe I could for a few days, but it will catch up to me and I will feel burnt out. And then nobody's happy that way. I'm going to stop ranting now because I've been talking to this camera for 25 minutes. Hopefully, I didn't want to do a lot of editing on this video. I just wanted it to be like a real raw video, but I know I'm not the best speaker, so I know I'm going to have to do some editing. I say like a lot, I'm sure, so sorry about that. And just the way that my mind works, sometimes I like jump to one thing and jump to the next thing. Sometimes it doesn't make sense. Sometimes I need to cut things like out to put it together to make sense, if you know what I mean. So sometimes I take long pauses like that. So I'm going to try my best not to do like too much editing. I really wanted this to just be an easy peasy video to edit for me and for also you guys to just see like a real raw video, not a highly edited video. Okay, let's do it. Sometimes James will refuse his nap and I just hope that today's not one of those days. He's been in there for 30 minutes, so. I went in and checked his diaper because I thought maybe he pooped, but he didn't. And that was a bad idea because it kind of made him more wanting to like not be napping, I guess. I think something I just thought of while I was doing this, something I just thought of is, you know, as I was saying before about not just doing the bare minimum and all that, right? Like you have to keep, you know, growing and new stuff, blah, blah, blah. Like I feel like it's definitely true with anything that you are doing creatively. You have to treat it like your full-time job for it to be successful. That's how I feel. So like if I want to be more successful in Etsy, Amazon, YouTube, I need to treat it like my full-time job. And that's where it's hard to basically feel like I have 4 full-time jobs. You know what I mean? Motherhood is a job in itself, and taking care of the house, that's one job. Etsy's one job, Amazon is one job, YouTube is one job. It all is a lot. It's a lot of work, and it's hard to treat something like a full-time job when you only have so much time in the day. And I was also thinking about, you know, what I said about YouTube. Like if you're someone who does YouTube and you're like a small YouTuber, you know, you may not be making full-time money yet, but the fact that you're making anything means something. And everyone who's making a ton of money on YouTube at one time made what you're making. You know what I mean? You don't just start out making full-time money that you can just live off of. You know what I mean? Everyone starts somewhere. And again, if you don't treat it like a full-time job and you don't keep going, you'll never ever get there. You just won't. You won't get there. It's not going to just be handed to you. You have to keep going. You have to keep trying new things. And that's my message of the day. So it's 1:50. James went in for a nap at 12:30. He has not slept at all. He has just been sitting there playing with his little wolf, rolling around, making a few little peeps, but like nothing. So generally, if he does this and like refuses his nap, unless he's like crying, you know what I mean, or like whatever, I let him chill in his room just for like, you know, at least quiet time for him to like sit there and relax. It's not like he's crying to get out or anything like that. So I just went in there because, like I said before, I'm always worried that he has like a dirty diaper and that it's uncomfortable and whatever. So I went in to check that, but he's like fully awake. He was like joking, trying to stick his binky in my mouth. He thought it was hilarious. Luckily when I left, he didn't cry or anything. He's just sitting there laying down, just like moving his feet around. That's it. So I don't know. I'll give him a little more time, and then once the 2 hours is up, generally I'll go get him. I don't want to leave him in there too long, but I'll leave him in there for the amount of time that his nap would be, because usually he naps for like 2 to 2.5 hours. Sometimes 3, but usually never. Time's about to run out because it's almost 2 o'clock, and yeah. So what have we gotten done? We put the stickers on all of these. There's only a couple left, so I'll finish that up. I started cutting tags for Etsy orders. I printed some cards to cut out for Etsy orders. I have to do some Photoshop work. And by the way, you may be watching me being like, why is she doing this like this? There's such more efficient ways to do things. I bet there is. And one day I'm sure that I will do them. But if you only knew or saw how I used to do things, you'd be like, wow, like this is a million times more efficient, everything that I'm doing, than it used to be. Everything used to be totally different. Maybe one day I can go into a video about all that, like how far I've come with like doing things, like how I do things, because I mean, I started out making like orders for Etsy on the dining room table, so I really have come a far way, a long way. And even just up until like maybe a year ago is when I started cutting my cards differently to make it easier to cut. I still cut one card at a time, which takes obviously longer, but it really doesn't take long at all. I think it takes me, actually I have it right here, yeah. It takes me 30 minutes to cut 100 cards. I have it written down here because, you know, like I said, I'm trying to get onto a better schedule of things. So I was timing myself out on how long things take so that I could, you know, be like, okay, during lunch I can do these 2 things because I'll have enough time. You know what I mean? That's another thing. I used to sell a different variety of this card set with like smaller cards that gift cards fit in, which was really cute. And it actually sold a lot, like on Etsy. But it was one of those things that I took it off my Etsy shop because it was just a lot harder to make, more annoying, because obviously I had to cut all of them out, you know what I mean? And it was just, it was annoying. And every time an order for it would come in, I would dread it. And that was basically what I did. Anytime I would get orders for something that I was dreading making and I wasn't excited about it, I took out of my shop because I just thought to myself, okay, I'm like spread a little thin for time. Why am I going to make things that I don't want to make that is too time consuming and not, you know, helpful. Okay, so I finished these. That's good. I can keep these out. I'm almost out of these. So I have to add this to my list of things that I need to restock. I usually just like write it right here on my dry erase board of things. Like I have wax and twine. I don't even know if you can see that. So wax, stickers. That way I won't forget. What I have to fix on YouTube, on Photoshop actually, is this card set, this Valentine's card set. Because, so this is how I have the card set up now to cut, so that when I use my paper cutter, it's easy. I just measure it out. You know, there's measurements on the paper cutter. And I cut here and here, and that's the perfect size. I used to print them out like this, and then there's a border around here, like actually when it prints out, like a thin black line, and I would cut each thing because I, at that time, didn't like know how to do this, which actually I still don't. I need Bobby to help me. So I was just always doing it like this. And it was annoying because it's very difficult to get the exact perfect cut when you're cutting like that. So I'd always have to go and do like a second cut on all of the cards. So I want to make this one a cut ready card like this one is before I start printing them out, because I haven't sold any of these yet, but I have some that are going out tomorrow. I'm going to pull out my paper cutter, and then I'm going to cut some of the cards. So like I was saying, that's how they print out. So I could do more than one, but I never like to, because if it doesn't cut perfectly or if it moves at all, then I feel like I've wasted the paper, the ink, and everything. So I don't know. I'm sure one day, and maybe once like I get a better paper cutter. I mean, this isn't like a crappy one, but they do make much more like heavy duty paper cutters. So I'm sure one day I will get one of those, and then I can cut a bunch at one time. But right now, this doesn't really bother me at all, especially like if I'm doing it and watching it while listening to TV. And so after I cut it, I score it, you know, to fold it. I'll show you that too. I do want to get back to like having like inventory for Etsy. Oh my god, that was so loud. And this is like the reality too. So of course, like course, on a day that, you know, I'm filming this video showing like a real day in my life, I'm actually glad that this happened, that he refused his nap, because this happens sometimes. And sometimes, like today was actually an easy one because he's just like chilling, like, you know what I mean? Other times he'll cry and not want to be in his crib and want to be like up and playing or whatever. So, and not having any like downtime. And if he's not having downtime, it's harder for me to do other things. So I'm just glad that I'm able to show that this is, you know, how it is. And I guess, you know, it's stressful. And I'm sure if you're a mom, and that's why I don't really know who's watching this video. Is it moms? Is it moms who work from home? Even moms who don't work? Moms who are just moms? I don't know. You know, I don't know who's my target audience for this video. People with Etsy shops, Amazon shops. I really don't know. But I hope that either way, it makes you feel like validated in a way. Or this is how I score my cards. I use this. I'm sure I'll get a better scoring thing too one day, but this works just fine for now. I always use the same number, so I put a little sticker there, same measurements. So I put a sticker there so that, you know, it's just always there. He's actually sitting up now. Still not making any noise, but since he's already been in there for an hour and a half, I'll probably go get him. Then to fold them, I actually I'll go on the edge right here, go like that, line it up really good. And then I use my roller and go like this. And then it's a perfect fold. So yeah, I hope that today's video can be just either motivating for you in either the motherhood or small business department. I honestly have a hard time saying that I have a small business. When people ask me what I do, I don't know, I have a hard time feeling like it's a real thing, but it is a real thing. And you know, I pay taxes, I have income, it's a real thing. So I don't know if you struggle with that. I think it has a lot to do with people around me not really maybe getting it, and really for kind of dumbing it down. I keep all of my tags in here, like my pre-made ones for Etsy. And then I have the twine here that I tie onto them. Oh, and by the way, he's sleeping now. I don't know how long he's gonna sleep for though. I mean, I don't know why he does this sometimes. I didn't put him down too early. I was going to print the packing slips. Not packing slips. I was gonna print the shipping label. Sometimes I'll do that ahead of time and put it all together so it's just ready for tomorrow. But the reason I'm not going to do that is because it's still only 2 o'clock. Well, it's 2:20 right now. It's only 2:20. And if orders come in tonight or even tomorrow morning, I'll add that order to when I drop these at the post office rather than wait, because I have my Etsy set to I'll ship out every 1 to 2 business days. So, you know, when Etsy was busy, I would go to the post office almost every day. One thing, if I made a mistake, because I'll write a thank you note with their name, and if I spell their name wrong, I will take this piece of paper, throw it away, and print out a new one and rewrite it, because that is one of the most rude things, I think, is to spell someone's name wrong. So, goodbye. Gotta do that one again. Especially if you're writing a thank you note. You cannot spell their name wrong. Another thing that I wanted to mention when I was going through the 3 main things, I have to add in health and exercise, because that's another thing that I have been trying to also find time for. I just reminded myself because I was just asking Bobby, because usually he works out Monday, Wednesday, Friday. So what I was going to consider trying to do is working out in the morning on Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday, and like alternate with him. I think realistically, this kind of just shows me I need to get to bed early and wake up early and wake up before James. And that's when I need to work out, right? That's what I have to do, right? Because when else am I going to do it? I have to do this for my health. For my health, for James. I have to stop making excuses. Let me know what your workout schedule is with like working or having a kid or, you know, everything like that. I'm just going to put the twine on these. It's just easier to not do this for the Amazon orders. Just something like that seems so simple. It just takes a lot more time to put them on to the tag, you know, and I like to put a little, like a light knot, you know, so that it doesn't fall off. And then like, I'm so particular, like I need for it to be like all nicely packed together, like this when I put it into the card set. So for Amazon, it just, for time saving, it doesn't really make sense to do it that way. And I don't really think people care at all anyway, whether it is on it or not. It does say that it's a set, so I don't think they care. So James is now sleeping, so now his nap time is like all off. I feel bad that he was in there just like hanging out. Now he's napping, so he will have spent a lot of time in his crib today. I haven't done any of the cleaning yet today, the Windexing or the dusting. The mopping, like I said, I'll do later after he goes to bed at nighttime, after dinner and everything. And then I think for tonight, I really want to get like the Amazon order done and in the box ready to go. And that surprisingly takes a little bit. I have to print out the, like everything for it. I have to like go on the computer, set it all up. The camera died, sorry. I have to pack, to pack the box and set it all up. Basically, I have to go on the computer, set it up in there, right? So that they know it's going and everything like that, get the shipping label. I'm kind of particular about the way I pack the box now because I've had problems in the past of them counting incorrectly, putting it in as the wrong inventory. So I'm trying now to be like as thorough as possible. I have to get the packing list together. What I have left to do so far for that is just put the tags, the twine, the wax into the cellophane bag, close up the bag, put on the bag all the stickers, which, yeah, I'm not going to be able to do all that when James is awake. That's going to be tough. But I focused on getting Etsy stuff done during this nap because the Etsy stuff has to go out tomorrow, whereas the Amazon, I would like for it to go out tomorrow, but it does not have to. If I'm unable to finish it tonight, which I think I can, I'm just going to have to work after his bedtime. Now I'm starting to feel like, oh, well, that is a lot, only because putting the stickers on the cellophane takes a long time. Like, it's the weirdest thing, like things that you would think would not take time. It's so mindless, but it does take time, you know what I mean? And time flies. Like, by the time dinner is done and I've cleaned the kitchen and did the dishes, you know what I mean, cleaned everything up and the kitchen's closed for the night, it's almost time for James to go to bed. So usually, sometimes depending on how quick everything was, depending on what we had for dinner, how much of a mess was made, I can, if I get it done real quick, sometimes I'll have extra time and Bobby will hang out with James, and that's when I'll then go either work on whatever it is I need to work on, whether it's Etsy or Amazon or YouTube or stuff around the house, I'll take that time to get something done. Never like a relaxing moment, just like a get whatever I need to get done moment. And then, you know, after he goes to bed, depending on the time, because that usually changes too. It's either between 7:30 and 8:30. When he goes to bed, there's only so much time. Like tonight, like I said, tomorrow I'd really like to try and wake up early and work out. So if I want to do that, like if he goes to bed at 8:30 tonight, that's a half an hour. That's no time to do anything. I'm not gonna be able to finish my Amazon stuff in a half an hour, let alone do all the cleaning. So that's where I'm struggling is, well, what do I do then? You know what I mean? How do I figure it out? How can I possibly get into bed at 9 o'clock? How does anyone do that? I need someone to tell me, you know, how do you guys do that? I shouldn't be leaving work stuff to be done until after he goes to bed. That's the key. That's what I was saying before. See, I just needed to remind myself. So now I'm just packing my things to put a wax seal in. Take 1 sense from each thing. Sound, sight, smell, taste, and touch. Pack it all nicely. Put that like that. I put it in. And that's it. So I'll just pack these up. And then the only one I have to do is I have 2 different card sets I have to do. I have to print them and cut them and do the tags and stuff. So I'll just do that later. Guess I will do this for now. Open up my mailers that I got. So I was running out. So I totally forgot that I have to print both of the stickers right now. Usually I have them, but it just so happens that I ran out of both of them at the same time. Well, all of them. So these are just 2-inch circle stickers, which I also get on Amazon. And those are for, you can see this, my little thank you stickers. So I have to print out, I'll print this whole roll. I think it's $7.50. So I have my thermal printer. I'll print it all at once, and then I make them into little, like I'll rubber band them into hundredths. And then that way I could just take a thing every time I, you know, need it. Then I need to also I have to put on the warning stickers. Don't have to make those. And then I have to make these. I'll open it. I don't know if you can tell. I should have bought 2 of these. I don't know why I didn't do that, but okay. This size of, these are like the SKU stickers. So I need to do 2 different SKUs. I don't know why I thought I was out, but I do have some. And I don't know if these are 100 or 50. They should be 100. So I might have enough, if not. So, but I must have just known that this is all I have left and that I need more. And that's why I bought it. So I think right now I'm going to just work on putting those on, because these and the warning labels go on the same side, and then the SKU stickers go on the front side. So I'll just put all these on the back, and then later I'll print the SKU stickers and put them on the front. It's 4:45. Me and James are just hanging out. He's eating an applesauce right now, and Bobby will be off of work soon. So when he's off around 5:15, I'll start making dinner. Actually got a lot done. I'll show you later on how much I got done with like Amazon Etsy stuff, and then actually I did some dusting and Windexing, so that's great. It's 7:13. I made dinner. I cleaned up dinner. I just went and Windexed and dusted the upstairs. I did the downstairs before. So the only thing left to do is probably some dusting that I forgot, and like the picture frames in the hallway. I don't have to do those, but Bobby is downstairs with James, and I am so tired. So James has to get a bath tonight, so in like 45 minutes, I'll probably give him a bath. I don't know right now if I should just push myself to finish my Amazon work or just finish it tomorrow. I don't really know what to do. Or at least almost finish it. So why don't I do the stickers on the other 100 sets. I did half of them before. I don't know if I showed you, but I finished that. The 2 stickers on the back. So maybe that's what I'll do at least. And if I feel, you know, up for it, when James goes to bed, I'll print out the SKU stickers and put them on. For dinner, I made wraps and they were really good. And cleanup was really easy, so can't complain there. But all right, so I'm gonna take my planner, do some crossing off of the stuff that I've done, and then start working on those other card sets. Also, I have to put a load of laundry in. That's one thing that I've been trying to do to keep up with laundry so it doesn't pile up, is put at least 1 load in every day. Okay. Here we go. We're done. We're stopping. It's 10 p.m. All I have to do, I got the stickers on all of them. I got my Etsy orders done. But the last things that I have to do is pack all of them. I probably packed about 1/4 of them. So I'll finish packing tomorrow. And I have to do the SKU stickers. So we didn't finish today, but that's okay. Tomorrow is a new day. It took longer than expected. But I'm too tired and it's 10 p.m. and I don't want to keep going. And I do want to try to actually wake up and work out tomorrow. So wish me luck that I actually do it. But thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you next time. Bye.